Hey, yeah, what is up, guys? A bit late to the party. I didn't upload any PKA teams this season until now, partially because I had some live stuff going on, taking a lot of brain space, and also because I wanted the medals to last until the treasure maps to go. So I opted to hold on clearing any PKA past level 30 until the last day. But with that out of the way, I've got today two level 200 teams. They don't require any supports, and this first team can be no stall all the way up until around level 195. I'm gonna stall this run just to demonstrate. You don't need to stall too much. It's gonna be 2 turns before going into stage 3. All while eating the recovery orbs for kids versus effect. So stage 1 and 2, we're going to swap and then tap on the recovery orbs and then swap again and move on. You don't have to worry about the versus bar of kid. If you're eating all the recovery orbs, it'll be ready by the time we need it. So stage 3, we swap Sabo and Koala and kill while using all our recovery orbs, and it should be more than enough. Just make sure to not kill him before eating your recovery orbs. Pretty easy. And then we go into stage 4. We're going to be using Frankie's special to remove the despair, and since we have the required tags, his CD will be reduced by 13 turns, and we'll have him ready for the last stage, followed by Ace's special and EX for the attack and orb boost, which we're going to take with us into the last stage. After that, we're going to be using York's special twice to remove the threshold and give us some other buffs, notably buffing the attack boost and giving us a card affinity boost. Followed by Luffy's special to remove the stun, and finally we swap the last swap of Sabo Koala to have them ready for a super swap on the last stage. And here I tap with only Ace because I don't need to eat any recovery orbs for kids versus effect. Just make sure to not consume them so you don't go above 50% for the last stage, because we get some nasty debuff if we're above 50% HP. And on stage 5, we're going to be using Frankie's special again to set target that makes Powerhouse and Free Spirit do double damage, followed by Koala and Sabo's super swap and their special, which is going to give us an attack boost and a color affinity boost, followed by Kids versus effect for the HP card, that way we can ignore the burn. And after that, we're going to be using his special, which is a great special for this stage. It removes the percent damage reduction, applies paralysis, and it gives us a conditional boost against paralyzed enemies, gives us a chain buff, and makes us immune to damage to survive the death hit. And the cherry on top, it activates Frankie's super class because it drops us below 25%. And with that, you just have to start the chain with Ace and finish with Frankie, and he will be doing tons of damage. Again, you can run this team with no stall all the way up until level 195, 197, and you will have no issue. So for the second team, we need to be stalling, but at least we don't need the new friend captain Brooke or Frankie. We're using the Gear 5 Luffy, which everybody has, so it's not going to be a struggle to find a friend captain if you're new to the game or you have a bad friend list. So on stage 1 and 2, we're going to be stalling until Whitebeard's special is at 2, and the Zoro Sanji super swap gauge is at 2. Make sure to not tap on them when they have recovery or tandem orb to not mess up the swap turns. You have plenty of time until we reach stage 3. So on stage 3 we're going to be using Whitebeard special, followed by Zoro and Sanji swap, so that we have them ready for the last stage. And make sure to kill without tapping on Zoro Sanji, since they have a Chi and the orb that would mess up the swap. And we go into stage 4, we're going to be using our friend Captain Gear 5. We're going to use his EX to go through the defensive effects, since we're not removing the threshold, and then swap Zoro and Sanji for the attack boosts and orb boost. And finally we're going to be using our Luffy special to remove the attack down debuff, and then we kill. If you have 3 of the supports showing on the left of the screen, you can use them and save Luffy's special for the last stage for more damage, but if not, it's not a big deal, we just go without it. And it's gonna be perfectly fine, it's not a big deal. There's another support that you can bring for more damage, I'll talk about it on the last stage. So here on the last stage we're going to be using the special of our friend Captain Gear 5, which is going to give us a color affinity and an orb boost. And then we're going to be using Zoro and Sanji super swap special and EX, which is going to boost the orb boost and give us 2 chain buffs. And then we're going to be using Yamato special and removing the burn, and using her EX. Despite her EX giving damage reduction, when we go into the Gear 5 mode, we cannot mitigate any damage, so that's why we bring in this law here. We're gonna be using his special to help us survive the death hit, because his special allows us to stay alive until the next turn. And finally we're going to be using our Luffy's versus effect for the increased damage debuff on the enemy, and then do the taps and finish with the side Gear 5 rush. We do 30 billion damage, it's more than enough, but you can increase your damage even more with the bunny support that's going to be shown on the left of the screen. Most people should have her, and you should be fine even without her. So that's it for me. I hope this team helps. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.